Okay, we're going with part two on the jury duty nightmare. So I told you about the lady whose kid, I mean, that really bothered me about the kid not being able to pick up your kid. I mean, what if she didn't have somebody smart enough to go pick up her kid? I mean, that could have been an emergency situation. That kid could have been sitting, you know, at the high school after dark from 7 o'clock until after 8:30 because we didn't get out until 8:30. So however long it would take her to get there, I mean, she would have had child services called on her. I mean, who knows what would happen? It just they need to make better plans. Give you an opportunity to let your family know, hey, they're taking my phone. I don't know what time I'll get out of here. Make plans. Go pick up. Can you go pick up my kid or just something? Make sure and give that person the secret word so the kid knows to get in the car with them. But I'm just that part was bad. There was another part where we didn't realize, I guess none of us realized that we were going to be the ones, if we picked guilty, that we would be the ones that would have to also deliberate on the penalty. They called it penalty, whatever, but basically the sentencing. We had to do the sentencing also. You got deliberation for that too. So we didn't get our phone between that time either, which is what made us stay for like until 8:30 at night. I mean, it just the whole thing. When we left, there were two of the jurors. Their families were out in the parking lot. I mean, it was just that bad. They were worried about their family member that they knew was on jury duty. But who's going to think that somebody's going to be there until 8:30 at night or longer? It could have been longer. Um, and there were just other things like there was a typo in something, and the judge said, "Oh, it'll take about 15 minutes to fix." So we all go wait in the jury room. Yeah, 45 minutes later, they finally come and get it. I mean, the whole thing was just everybody. 80 people had to sit in the jury room for jury selection, so they had that. Then when they finally picked the jury, um, and all those people who didn't get picked, they all still had to wait until 1 o'clock because there was another. They had to sit through that, wait, the questions and all that, where everybody was being questioned. The jury selection people, the 32 people were getting questioned anyway. They had to sit through that. So then after they weren't picked, then they still couldn't go home. And so it was around 11:30 or so. They couldn't go home. They had to wait around. Well, I guess they could have, but they had to be back at 1 because there was another trial, and they had to go through that all over again for that trial. So I guess those people didn't leave until 6, and I don't know what all they got done or didn't get done, but by the time it was done, I think their jury finally got selected and all that was done. What I heard was they didn't leave till 6, and so then they had to come back and go back again today for their trial. It just they, I would be more than happy to help. I'm not one to just complain and not offer up any suggestions. My daughter even said there was a suggestion of um, give a number for the family members that could call in and say, "Hey, is my family member still there in jury?" Something. I mean, there just needs to be something put in place so people aren't worried or different things. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. So I guess that's my spiel. If anybody wants me to be on some kind of committee to help fix the problem, I mean, I'm not saying I have answers. I don't know if I do or not, but I'm willing to try. I'm not one to just sit and complain and not offer up. If you want suggestions, I have a few in my head. Like I said, my daughter came up with one. Just different things. If you want a committee, I'll be on the committee. I would do anything in order to help our Kentucky jury selection system be much improved. All right, that's it. In the meantime, hey, who wants to get pre approved for a new home? Give me a call. All right, bye.